North Lincolnshire, and a car that's had a peaceful rest for 4 decades is about to see the light of day again.
It's like doing the bedding, isn't it? Yeah, you can have your bedding back now, man.
Oh, yeah.
The car is a much-coveted 1970 Jensen Interceptor. It was once the pride and joy of Bob Crozier, but his widow, Anne, has decided it's finally time to part with it.
Look at that shape. It's beautiful.
Family friend Richard Wilkinson is helping to send the Jensen on its way.
Bit of guidance and support as well, because obviously she's taken a big step releasing the vehicle really to a new owner, and hopefully see it be restored.
And how long has it been in the shed for?
It's been in there since I actually met Bob in 1990, but he was already in the process of building the house.
He popped the car in there whilst he was busy building your house to live in, and the car never came out?
Not as far as I know. No, no. Just parked up and that was it.
So when you met Bob and he said, I've got a Jensen Interceptor...
Oh, that's what I went for. Sorry, my darling.
It is an emotional thing for her to do, you know, letting go of a part of Bob, really. It's no good the car just sat here for another 10, 20 years, just rotting. It needs to be back on the road.
So you were out and about in the Jensen then, were you?
Never been in it. I've sat in the passenger seat when it's been in here, when he's come in sometimes, and just had a look at it and maybe cleared it out if the nieces have got in, you know, which they do. Comfortable home at the moment. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing it for the car, because I think there is someone somewhere out there that can restore that and bring it back to its glory and get a lot of pleasure out of it like Bob did. He was going to have a look at putting it back on the road. Unfortunately, he was a very poorly man, and I lost him 4 years ago. It's the emotional side of it that's been holding me back, but it's time.
I think the good thing is everything's here. You know, the glass is all here, the bumpers are all here, everything just wants TLC, doesn't it?
Yeah. I've just got a little grandson now, he's just turned 3. Unfortunately, he never met his granddad. We do talk about him all the time, show him pictures and...
Yeah, and hopefully that car may very well end up at a car show that you and the family can go and see. And...
Yes, that would be lovely. Yes, could sit there and say, that's my granddad's car. That's Grandad Bob's car.
In North Lincolnshire, the Jensen Interceptor is ready and waiting for its journey north to Yorkshire. It's Dave's job to remove it from the garage it's been parked in for 40 years.
Hi, yep.
Hello.
How are you? All right?
You okay?
Hi, Anne.
Hi, I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to see you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank
well
you very
done.
much.
You must be Richard, mate.
Dave, yeah.
Yeah, right, good lad, well done. Oh, I can see the front end of it. yeah. How long have you had the Jensen, Anne?
Belonged to my late husband. He bought it in 1972.
Oh, blimey.
And it's been stood here since the 30th of the 11th, 83.
All right. And just, like, put it away and thought, might get it out next year and never did?
Well, that was his intentions, and then by the time he retired, he got poorly and stopped everything, yes.
As it tends to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The garage will need a bit of reorganising before the car can be shifted, especially as the garage door only partially opens.
You're keeping this, Anne, just in case?
Yeah.
I turned it on and you were on it.
And I was on Yeah. Quite lightly, I would think. Quite lightly. Oh, we've got an Arkwright's till as well. Open all hours till there, Anne.
If your dad was here, he'd be taking that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would.
We had to pick up the arches on this, Anne, as well, won't we?
It works.
Yeah, does it?
Yes.
Terry Wogan's still on that one.
Even the clothesline has to come down to get the truck in the right place.
That's absolutely fine, as long as he puts it up before he goes away.
For one save, a car is on concrete, not
Well, yeah.
in the mud, in a field.
True. but it's on concrete through a doorway that's just about as wide as the car, at 90 degrees to the door. So we, yeah. Oh.
That's Terry Wogan's on.
Yeah.
So the radio still works then, on?
Might not now, it did work, but it doesn't matter.
We're going to come that way, Anne.
That'll do. Good, good, good.
We got there in the end.
Now the Jensen can leave the garage for the first time in 4 decades. Hopefully.
The car come in with that door like that.
I think it did.
There's about a foot clearance, I think.
Is there? It's deceiving, isn't it?
Don't know if the handbrake's on either.
We're seized at this side.
Are we? Oh, and that one, that's good. Have we got any WD-40 there? I just spotted it.
The solution to the locked wheel involves a mixture of lubrication and brute force.
Just try again. I'll just see if this one...
Give that... Did that go, Yuri?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Done it again, John boy. Done it again. Richard, I think the easiest thing might be now
Yeah.
is if I just tow you out.
Yeah.
Once we've got it in a straight line, I'll winch you on the back of that truck.
Sounds good.
Straighten up a bit if you want, Richard, yeah. Yeah, go straight now. How about that then? First time she's seen the daylight then, Anne, for a while.
Ah, dear.
Always pull it out the bag.
Beautiful.
No, I've never seen it outside. Wheels still turn. I think that's the first time I've seen it without any covers on it.
Yeah.
Dave, if this car has been stored outside for 30 years...
If this car had been stored outside for 30 years, we'd be needing a wheelbarrow job. Yeah. And the value would be... Well, we have had them. Just 3 or 4 sales ago, we had one that was just literally just falling apart. And I think it made about £1,000 or £1,200 or something like that, I think.
But this has been inside on concrete.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, yeah. So it's been dry, isn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, there'll be someone for it, John. I'd like to think so, anyway. Because not everyone can afford just to write a cheque out for 30 or 40,000, can they? For one that's all done and looking fantastic.
Well, I think you need to put the washing line back up.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, I'll pull that.
No, it's all right.
Yeah.
Rick says he'll do it. It's fine.
I just said thank God there wasn't any underwear on the bloody thing earlier on. Cry, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pair of your pants blown about on the washing line.
Oh dear.
Super duper. Mate, a bit dirty hands, but thanks ever so much. Much lovely to meet you. Thanks, Anne. Come here, you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. We'll keep it right. Okay. Right, we'll see you a bit later on.
Looks perfect from here, doesn't it? Looks perfect from there.
We've done right.
After a tearful departure, the Jensen Interceptor is now back in Yorkshire.
They become part of the family. It sounds crazy to people who aren't into cars, but there's lots of memories, isn't there? You know, you look at the car and straight away you're transported back to a particular weekend away, or you can picture the kids in the back, can't you? Or yeah, there's a big pull, isn't there? Big pull. You know, it's not just a car. It's like the family Labrador, you know? It looks relatively solid underneath, so I don't think there's going to be many major issues structural. It's going to want some interior work. It's obviously going to want a huge service up. Obviously tyres, it's running on original factory spec tyres there that have obviously been on forever, and then some chrome work and bit. Depends on how far you want to go. There would be no need to do everything at once. I know the paint's a bit untidy, but you could, and I think the man at home could, mechanically get the thing right. Big service, brakes out, big strip down, wire brush underneath, get everything cleaned up and working, and then give the car a humongous clean, and you would have a reasonably presentable car. What we've got to try and find, as per usual, is the guy who always wanted one of these. To write a cheque out for £45,000-50,000 today with everything else he's got going on isn't going to happen. But he could own this for a quarter of that and then build on with it. So yeah, there's some peel in there. There's obviously, we've got a little bit of heat on there from somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe is that underneath? Oh, maybe that's got a bit warm there at some time. A little bit tired, bless it. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was just going to be a little bit less tired looking. It looks relatively straightforward, and it'd probably be just as easy to drop the whole thing out in one big lump. The good thing is the car is really genuine. On the downside, there's a fair bit of work to do. And I'm hoping, because there's quite a lot of enthusiasts within the Jensen movement, so I'm hoping that someone's going to save it and bring it back to former glory. Yeah, realistically, 7,500.
Jensen Interceptor. Now this is a good buy. Wants a bit of work, we know, but they're doing well, the old Interceptor, and so they should do. Whereabouts? 9,000 to start, 9,000 I've got. £9,000. All done then, £9,000. I'm going to submit it, 9,250. That'll be a bargain if it comes. 9,250, 95. All done then, 9,005, 9,750, 9,750. I'm going to sell it. This is cheap, 9,750, on sale and going. 9,750, I assure you're all done. If there's no further bidding, Anthony in Suffolk's going to buy himself a Jensen Interceptor with a nice bit of history, 9,750. Sold, well done, thank you.
At just a nudge under its estimate, the Interceptor found a new home.